as far as I can tell, this is straight now. It looks straight. Who knows? It could be straight. Or it could be wrong. This is my 1969 Mustang Mach 1. It's quite a complete car, but I should try to get it back on wheels. I'm just gonna show you how it looks, and then I'm gonna get to work and show you why it can't be down on wheels right now. We're gonna fix that. The biggest issue with this car right now is that it's missing its shock towers. As you can see, basically nothing holding this thing together. Someone, some time ago, decided to cut out the shock towers, most likely to make some kind of race car. So therefore we have nothing to mount the shocks and the springs to, and therefore we can't get it back on wheels. So I found a little bit of a problem. Some time ago, it must have been in some sort of accident, because this frame rail is bent. It's bent this way. I would say they hit a curb with a wheel or something like this, and it bent this like that and also pushed it inwards. You can kind of see on this side it's a little bit bent and a little bit off. And I also have this cross member that is gonna bolt under here on 2 bolts, and it's about ½ an inch off. So I need to push it back out before I fix this properly. And I have a very funky solution going on here. I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I made this little bracket, and I got a beefy ass chain. So I'm gonna attach this to here, and then put the chain between, see if we can pull it. Took a new grip. Now I'm trying to catch it right where it kind of folded in, and then putting a plate here so I don't mangle it so much. I'm just gonna push it out a little bit right here, because it seems to be just a little bit too tight around here. So I'm just gonna see if it moves at all. I kind of want the correct frame to move, but I'm a bit in luck to have basically exactly the same car, just 1 year newer, so it's basically the same. So what I think was that it was about 1 centimeter off. So now we're at well, we're actually there. Okay, so as far as I can tell, this is straight now. But this is also kind of like measuring a blob. So where I'm at right now is that if I take a measurement from the top of this to down to here and to the other side, they're within a few millimeters, and I think that will be okay. And I've compared the measurement to another car. It seems to about match. Who knows? Well, the only proper way to do this right now would be to have a perfectly flat floor and then adjust the chassis to be from that, and then measure from the floor like to do in a proper shop. But I don't have stuff like that, so this will have to do. I kind of doubt there were all that straight to begin with. It looks straight. Who knows? It could be straight. Or it could be wrong. So now that the frame is straight, I'm gonna change out the pieces that are well too busted to save. I will be changing this piece because it got buckled in when I straightened it. I will be changing this piece because it has taken some damage. And I will be changing the top piece and the top piece for this as well. But I'm gonna start here and then move over to the other side. Perfect. New shock towers arrived. Let's see how these look. Okay. So they're split into two pieces. This is the control arm connection point, and then we have the shock tower. Nice. So these are the fender aprons that came with the car. So I'm just gonna tack these in, and the front ones. When I've done that, I can start measuring in the towers, because I can kind of bend this back and forth, and these mostly are here to support and hold the fender bolts. But the shock towers need to be where they should be to get the suspension correct. Into the shoe. Okay, so now those are in place. They're just tacked in, but it's good to have it that way, because then I can always adjust them a little bit. So now I'm gonna fit the front ones. So, and I have this clamped into place. Placed a little bar between the towers with the correct measurement. I just need to verify that everything is A-OK, and then I'm gonna weld this in. So I have that other car, the 70 Boss, so I'm gonna take measurements from that. How far is from here to here, there to there, between the towers, from the back to the cross and cross sections and all the stuff. I'm just gonna make sure I get all the measurements as they should be. Well, let's do that. Towers are in. Now that this is actually a big block car, these came with shock tower braces. The towers you can buy come without these braces. Kind of wrap around the corner, and usually they are part of this piece. But since I couldn't buy those, I made my own. So I've just made the rear ones so far, but I'm gonna get those in place, and then I'm gonna make the front ones. Those are a little bit bigger and a little bit trickier, but I'm gonna start with the rear ones. Just gonna put a little boop here. So now that I have this shock tower reinforcements for the front one, I'm gonna see if I can't get this to fit. Weld this seam, and then I'm also going to drill some holes here so I can spot weld it from the back. Now that the reinforcements of the towers are in place and look A-okay, I would say, I'm gonna be making one more reinforcement that people usually make on these cars, and it's this one. It's not original, but now that I'm doing it, I might as well. So I made a template. You put a little reinforcement plate into the tower to create a triangle between the frame and the shock tower, so it becomes a lot less prone to flexing this way. Now I of course lost the footage of the reinforcement plate, but I'm just gonna show it how it looks. So yeah. All the bodywork is finished, the towers are in. Now I'm gonna paint this thing. Now, since I painted that, it's actually gone quite some time, but I kind of felt that the video was dragging a little bit too long. So I did some behind the scenes wrenching, and now it's back on wheels. And I got the fenders attached, I got the hood attached. It's kind of back together, something I can start putting up engine back in. And I've gotten the steering in place. I've actually even done some wrenching to get the interior kind of back into place. At least somewhat, so it's a little bit more of a complete car. So yeah, take a look. Red on red is quite awesome. I'm still waiting on the carpet, but that will be a later problem. And now I actually reached my goal, getting it back on wheels. I still need to get it back on the rear wheels, because I'm missing the longer bolts to actually mount it, but that's a minor problem. So I think that's it for now. Next time I'm going to be working on the 71 wide body. I've got some more cars in here. I got a 70 Charger, 67 GT500, a lot of cool stuff. So until next time, like, subscribe, all that stuff. See ya!